from a Foxglove's handiwork, not handmade, handiwork. Still getting the hang of that. But I'm really excited because I went to my grandmother's storage unit and went through some of the things. They're mostly like kind of like smalls and stuff. Her furniture is packed in a different type of storage. So I'm super excited to share some of the fun finds that I found. So I'm calling this Grandma's Storage Haul. Starting with plateware, ceramicware. So I have this little mug, just really sweet. I love a good cottagey looking blue. Another little vase. Now this is so precious. I didn't actually go through all the things in this box. I just opened up a couple of them. I was like, yep, cool, like it. So this is this adorable tiny little plate. So it's kind of fun. You're discovering some of these with me. Another one of these. Oh, these are total grandma mugs. I might actually bring this one back. Look at how precious that is. This side we got a little peacock, like a little cream. This adorable little mug, and it says, I love you. It's so cute. Another little kind of picture, beautiful kind of floral stamp. Oh, beautiful. So here is a plate that goes with this. It's a little different. The back side of this one is much easier to read than the bottom of this. But how cute. It could be like a gravy boat or something. Right there. Oh, cute. Like little, she still has some little face pads. So I think it's safe to assume that these were used in the bathroom in a little holder. So sweet. Got this really interesting vase. The top looks like a wine glass, but the bottom is a more of a vase, and been just wanting more clear vases, so that's a really cool find. This thing is pretty cool. It is a decanter. So it has cool top, and this is hollow, so that's like a blown glass. I don't know if it captures on film, but this is like a purple glass. So that'll be really fun to fill with fun things. I also found these cute trays, and at first I thought that they were creme brulee little dishes, but as I started to unwrap them, they have these really delicate illustrations. And the back, made in England. I don't know if that's picking up there. So now like maybe I could see them as jewelry dishes or just like little trinkets. These fish illustrations are just lovely. So there's four of these. Ooh, and I like this one. Really colorful. And then there's another one that's a different style, but kind of similar shape. So it's this beautiful peacock with a gold rimmed and these kind of scalloped edges. So we have these really beautiful little trays, little china trays. So this next thing is a giant, beautiful bowl, and it is Portuguese something 1997, but that's like a hand sign there. And I actually was envisioning turning this into a beautiful bird bath. It's just such a stately basin. This is too large for what I would, any type of cooking. I don't have large parties. I do though think it would make, I would have to make the column, post, stem, what is that called? Pedestal, there we go. The pedestal for it, and which would be, I've been wanting to do mosaicing. And I was thinking, I've been brainstorming ways to make a mosaic bird bath. So I'll start off with this and I'll mosaic of the pedestal. So that'll be a good kind of beginning, and then move on to another. But that's just super, super beautiful. Other kind of kitchen type area, I picked up these wooden spoons. These actually were from my grandmother's apartment. She has a big crock of spoons. So I just took some of them. So two kind of flat ones. They're just really beautiful. And like, she's had them forever, you can tell. So love these. I found a box of tiles, which are very cool. And my sense is that they were purchased in Portugal. My grandparents traveled there. We have this friend that's beautiful. It's super thick. It's probably at least ½ an inch. And somebody taped some yarn so that it was probably hung, but that's beautiful. Can I even stand it up so you can see it? Put a jar behind it. Here's another one of these, just a little bit of a different design, but same thickness. And last but not least, a third little flower on this thicker tile. These could be a really beautiful little trio. Could make some sort of a plaque with the three of them. I can't hold all three of them. Here we go. There are these tile pieces that I would imagine are hand painted, but they have some sort of picture. So I will try to put them together so that's kind of the same, and see if there's some sort of picture. I don't have a place that I need to tile, so I'm not quite sure what I would do with these, but they're gorgeous. Here's another just gorgeous piece of tile. It has this chipped away, but that's beautiful. I would definitely keep that whole. Then there's just some like brown tiles that were the bathroom in my grandparents' house when you first, like the first bathroom. And so I'll use these, I'll break them and use them for mosaicing, but it's just kind of a keepsake of their old house that they had, and just memories there, which I think is really sweet. Moving on to kind of clothing, sort of. My grandparents traveled a lot, and there were a bunch of these Pacific Northwest shirts. So I grabbed a couple, thought they were super cool. Yeah, so they're not gonna get worn just sitting in a storage unit. So I thought I'd grab those. I do have a couple of people in mind that I know really enjoy Pacific Northwest design. So some gifts coming their way. So as I mentioned, my grandparents traveled a lot, and another place they went to was Thailand. And so there were 2 Thai silk ties. There's that. I'm assuming they bought them in Thailand. But there's this one, this really cool paisley pattern. And there's also this geometric tie. So I thought these were really cool. See them there. There are several of these Hmong stitchwork embroidery, and they are beautiful, just truly beautiful. So I felt like they needed to be seen. Yeah, just stunning work. Oh, this is totally a little pillowcase. It has a little zipper there. So some of these are pillows because they have a zipper on the back, but some of them are just like placemats or just squares. They're just really, really beautiful and most likely hand stitched. Just beautiful work. And there's a large Hmong community in the Twin Cities where I live. First in the States is out in California, and then second is actually here in the Twin Cities. So I'm very familiar with Hmong, and I'm really excited about that. Some of these other items, I don't know where they came from, but thought they were really cool. So this kind of tie-dyed garment. It's very light, it's really beautiful. Could be a scarf, could be kind of a wall hanging. Oh, that's pretty. But I just thought that that was really pretty. And then this kind of fun fabric, also tie-dyed. I was envisioning this could be, I could sew something with this because it just looks like it's fabric. So, not sure what, but I love the color, and it got me inspired. So, moving on to kind of more wintry type garments, found this awesome knitted hat. It's totally wool by the scratchiness. Cute little topper. So it's like fun wavy pattern. Oh, and that's nice. It's folded, but it's 100% wool, knitted by Clio Limited in Dublin, Ireland. So this came from Ireland. Super, super cool. Another wool thing were these giant socks. Amazing. They're so long. Thick wool, super fun. Maybe wear them in the winter, wear them around the house. But those were just too good not to pass up, and totally hand knitted. Maybe they came also from Ireland, but I don't see any tags. Really, really beautiful, beautiful stuff. Another wintry thing was this scarf from Dayton Hudson. So that could be Dayton's that used to be in the Twin Cities here. But it is a Woodward scarf, which I've told that is really nice. And it's brand new, has the tags on it. It was probably purchased to gift to somebody and then never was, but it's this beautiful, beautiful scarf. And I love wearing scarves. I'm assuming it's wool. 100% lamb's wool, so it's super, super soft. Has a nice little plaid. Bring it up close there, you can see. Super good fall colors, so we'll bring that one back out in the fall. So there are a couple Christmassy items. One was this adorable Christmas platter. It has little mistletoe and holly And last year I made a Yule log, which was super fun for the first time. And this would be the perfect size because it's kind of rectangular. So that this would be very festive for Christmas. And one of these, it's a carousel. It's a Christmas themed carousel. So these are candles, and the heat of the flames causes this windmill to spin. And then there's little scenes in the middle there that spin around. So I remember this around the holiday times. I'll put in a clip of it going. But just thought it'd be such a sweet Christmas decoration, and could not give that up. Comment down below if you had something like this in your family. Wow, it's going so fast. So there's the top. We got our angels. We got our shepherds. Woo! 3 wise men, they are cruising. So there were a bunch of frames. There were boxes of letters from when my grandmother was in boarding school and as a young woman, and just kind of looking through those was just amazing. Just the handwriting, and there's even like a telegraph message, like paper, and it had the message on there, which was really cool. And it's just kind of amazing to think about my 93-year-old grandmother, just how much has changed in her lifetime. And yeah, it's cool to think about and kind of go through these treasures. So there were some really cool family photos, which I did not take. Those will stay in the family in some shape or form. But I got this cool gold framed, gold looking, it's probably brass frame that's empty, has this fun velvet on the back. So that was kind of a fun find. There were a bunch of books. My grandmother liked to buy things and then buy things to give as gifts, which was great, like if you're traveling or, but then sometimes they got stockpiled and never given as gifts. And so there are lots of children's books, but these are the 2 that I grabbed. The Giving Tree and All the Places You'll Go. I just feel like super classic. I also grabbed the this little set of Beatrix Potter's little books, which I think were purchased brand new. The Tale of Squirrel Nutkin. And oh, there are 2 of the squirrel. I didn't even realize that. I have been following Doing It Ourselves on YouTube. It's Michael Petherwick, and he does hand-painted replicas of these, and so it's been fun to watch him do that, and then to actually see the little books. So the Tale of Gloucester. Michael also does a rendition of the little mouse there. The Tale of Timmy Tiptoes. 2 of those. The Tale of 2 Bad Mice. Oh, so just really sweet. I mean, the illustrations they're so beautiful. And I think they originally sold in this small format, because I've seen a lot of these that are like small this way and just really beautiful. So there was one box. So we're pulling boxes out, and I opened it and it just had a bunch of napkins, like cocktail napkins. And I'll put in a clip. And I was like, okay, fun. Like, I just didn't think anything other of it. But then I put it back on the shelf and noticed that there were candles underneath the napkins, and like tapered candles. So I'll put in a clip too so you can see the whole box, but they're all, sort of burned, but they're tapered candles, which I've been kind of finding it's hard to find tapered candles. and I love finding candlesticks, thrift shopping. And so now I have a box full of candlesticks to put in my candle holders. So that was an exciting find. I'll figure out something to do with those napkins or fun little parties or whatnot, but these were the real gems. There's a couple other things I'm not going to show you, but I'll just tell you about them. Box of brand new light bulbs. Took those. No use in a storage unit. And then a box full of Halloween stuff. So I work at a school and thought that would be, we do some fun special stuff around Halloween. So I thought, oh, we could bring those in. But I hope you enjoyed kind of looking through my finds from my grandmother's storage. I had a lot of fun, and a lot of the stuff I've never seen. So, so it's new to me, and thanks for following along. My channel is all about kind of reusing what you have to bring your life more joy, or finding things that aren't being used and finding new purposes for them. So thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and follow. And this other very cool find is a decanter, and oh, where's the lid? Okay.